Are you ready? Are you ready for the thrill of victory? Are you ready to taste victory? Are you ready to take your sports betting to a whole new level? Sit up, put your feet on the floor, because we have work to do. Welcome to the grind. Welcome to Cappers Nation, your weekly all things sports betting show. Tune in live every Thursday at 8 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern. Let us make you a more successful sports bettor.
How about that? No audio this morning. I see we're starting it out fantastic. Good morning, everybody. Cap Nation Live, Wednesday game day edition, the 23rd of September. Glad to have you guys all here. Oh my Lord, thank God it is not raining again today. What is going on, everybody? Chris, Tom, Michael, the other Chris, Mr. Bayer, Raymond, Tar Heel Tim in the house, Nick in the house, the server, what's going on? Kyle B, Ty, Oscar, Mr. Watson, what is going on, everybody? Glad to have everybody tuning in. We're going to try and make this one a better show than what's been going on, because let me tell you, it's been unacceptable. The free plays have been just straight unacceptable. So we're going to try and change that. We're going to try and fix that today. And quick story for everybody. So yesterday's live show, I don't know if you watched or if you listened, and I don't care if you didn't. If you're here today, fantastic. If you weren't here yesterday, no big deal. So yesterday, I'm filming. We're on a roll. We're in our groove, and all of a sudden I hear this weird noise. This noise sounds like water. Well, when you live in the desert, rain is like a commodity. So I hear rain, and I'm like, oh my Lord, the gambling gods, they're trying to bless us. So I go outside, I stop the show, I run outside. Holy, I think I drop an F-bomb. It is absolutely pouring in the desert. It only lasted like 30 minutes, but either way, I went outside and I had to get myself wet, come back in and rejuvenated, and I felt that I was blessed by the gambling gods. Well, I've been on a heater, so it was probably the worst thing that I should have done was go outside and get blessed by the rain gods, because it delivered a big O for yesterday. An O for everything from me. So if you're on my personal plays yesterday, I screwed you over by going outside and doing the rain dance, so I do apologize. Don't worry, I rolled around in the dirt last night to try and dry up the blessing that we did not get yesterday. So either way, I'm ready to win today. Let me tell you, I am ready to win today. Yesterday was a bloodbath shit show, all in one. All in one. Raymond, you did get the final score correct. And I meant to actually post on there last night, and I forgot. I got busy with the little one. But Raymond, make sure your address. I'll chat with you after the live show, but I'm going to send you a swag package. Yeah, at least got the final score right. I'm tired of not giving away anything in our contests. So last night I decided if you had the final score correct, I was going to still send you a swag package. So I'll get with you after the show, find out your shirt size, and confirm your shipping address to make sure it's what's in the computer system. And I'll ship you out a little care package your way. Oscar says the White Sox under today. Definitely a nice pitching matchup in that one. And I'm just getting everything popping up and running. And, we're going to dive right into it. We definitely need a big day today. Actually, you don't even need a big day. You just need a day in the right direction. Premium plays have been off. I think that's 4 days in a row premium plays have been off. Now, has that happened before? Absolutely. Absolutely. It's happened. It's happened. It's not the first time they've been on a little downward trend, but they'll definitely correct themselves and we'll win it all back and then some. Hook me up with a shirt. Well, if I hooked everybody up with a shirt, we wouldn't have any shirts. We'd be all out of shirts. But we give them away in contests. Got to win a contest. We have them in packages sometimes. Packages that actually it was the 1 year pack, not 1 year, the Game of the Year package that I had. Gave away swag. And you can always get them on our website at cappersdirect.com by clicking on the shop tab. We'll always have the merchandise there. Hats, t-shirts, mugs, the whole works. All right, so we don't need a monster day today. We just need a day in the right direction. And that is what we're going to deliver. I'm logging into everything. That way we can get everything up and running. We can get all our live odds up. We can start breaking down the games, start taking a look. There is a little fairly early Major League Baseball, not the 10 o'clock games that we're used to. There's a 1:10 Pacific time, a 4:10 Eastern time game between the Angels and the Padres, and we're gonna discuss, try and hit all the games yet. And again, if you're on my personal plays, they're not out. If you're on premium plays, they're posted. Premium plays are posted, Brian. Jermaine Reed, what's going on? Says, good morning, Cap Nation. Hit the thumbs up. We definitely appreciate it when you guys do hit the thumbs up. You help get our videos trending on YouTube. You know, the issue that we have at hand, first of all, this free play board right here. All right, this free play board. It's blank. It's empty. There's nothing on it. And second of all right, what's been on it? Losers. What has been on that free play board the last 4 days? Losers. Right now, it's blank. We're winning. All right? After today, there'll be winners on it. All right? I'm sick and tired of giving you guys losers on free plays the last couple days. It sucks. It's bad luck. It's unacceptable. Whatever you want to call it. All those days where I'd go 3-1, 2-1, I'd give you guys a personal play. It'd be the only flipping loser that I'd give to all my clients would be the one that I gave out for free. Go figure. So we don't want any of that. Juan, you got killed yesterday. Well, I'm right there with you, brother. I got killed as well. I definitely got killed as well. I mean, listen to some of this shit. Listen to some of this shit. The Twins on the run line. They can't even put a knock over the wall in extra innings. Nope, they end up winning by 1. Houston and Seattle over 8.5. Extremely low scoring game towards the end. They started picking it back up. I think we got to 7, 6-1 final. Seattle couldn't do jack diddly squat. Joe Dirt, good morning, sir. Obviously, the teaser I gave you, the total was perfect. The Lakers came out and played like dog shit. I mean, straight dog shit. And it's not the fact that they played like dog shit. The Nuggets just one-upped them. And then I had the Lakers first half. So myself yesterday, I can admit it. I think between all my accounts, William tuning in via text, thank you, sir. I think between all of my accounts online and everywhere, I think I dropped close to 15K yesterday. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. Premium play on the Cubs. Pirates with the walk-off. Oh. Jonathan, the bounce backs are always tenfold. We know that, brother, and we're going to do it. We're definitely going to do it. So the week is definitely starting out in the wrong direction. Mr. Blevins, see, there's something positive. You hit a $50 KBO parlay this morning. Fantastic. Congratulations. System plays keep winning for us. I mean, that was the only shining light yesterday. We closed out another winner. And it doesn't matter if they close it out on game 1, game 2, or game 3, or 4. As long as they close out, that's all that matters. And obviously, the sooner they close out, the more money we make. But we closed out a game 2 winner on the Astros yesterday, so that was nice. Which puts them at 28 straight. Or no, 30 straight after the 2 Japanese the other night. But congratulations, Mr. Blevin, on your little parlay hit. So, we don't have much time to spare. We need to make some money, so let's dive right into it, all right? Let's dive right into it. Let's take a stab, all right? Let's take a look. First of all, let's just go straight to the NBA, all right? Let's go straight to the NBA. As somebody was pointing out earlier in the live chat, I think it was Kyle B. I think it was. Somebody was talking about the referee in today's NBA game. For some reason, I can't see the comment anymore. It might be too far up there for me. Let me see. Oh, it was Chris. Chris Kopech said, the Celtics are 4-14. When Tony Brothers referees, I might like the Heat plus 145. There we go. It was definitely Chris. I was just giving you a shout out, Chris, for dropping the referee stat for the game today. Taking a look at the game, first of all. First of all, if I can get the live odds up. The line on this game currently has the Celtics laying 3.5, minus $1.15. The Heat are plus 3.5, minus 105, which means on BetOnline you could take them at 4 at minus $1.15. Same juice as taking the Celtics, if you're back in the Heat, that is. And the total over and under 211.5. Pulling up the opening odds and where everything is, and we're going to pull up where the money's at as of right now. Filming the show a little later today, so I do apologize. We're 3 hours delayed today. So I do apologize for that one. I had a doctor's appointment I had to attend to this morning, and I completely forgot about it until the wife reminded me early this morning. All right, so first of all, the money aspect. These numbers will definitely change between now and the next 2 hours. These numbers are more overnight numbers from last night. They haven't really fully been updated just yet. But as of right now, 62% of the money all rolling in on the Celtics, just 38% on the Heat. That's against the spread. The money line's a little more on the Celtics, 65% of the money on the Celtics, and 95% on the over, 5 on the under. However, those numbers are not the most accurate. In 2 hours, they'll be definitely updated. You know, Aaron, I definitely like the 10 a.m. time slot better. I definitely like the 10 a.m. time slot better. It's definitely a nice time slot for us West Coasters, that's for sure. That's for sure. But as far as this game goes, opening numbers had the total at 210. It's up 1.5 from some early betting from when the line first came out. Obviously, based off of the last game having 223 points. The first game barely clipping, barely missing that total of 208. Ended up at 207 in the very first game between these two having 231. If you guys remember, on game one, before game one, I said the totals on these games should be 210.5 to 211 points. And that's what we had today. I said more than likely by game two, the odds makers will have it corrected and the totals will be right around 211. Here we are, game three. We finally get a total that opens up at 210, which is exactly where I said it should be back on game number one. So as far as the total in today's game, as far as the guys, it's up to 2 points at DraftKings. It's up 212 there. Line opened up at the Celtics laying 2.5. It's up a full point at 3.5. I would not be surprised to see the side of the game jump just a little bit. Mike Smith says, when the Lakers closed the gap to 3 points after the monster run, I really thought we had the teaser in the bag. You know, I actually did too, and I was shocked. I actually stopped watching the score, and I smoked some fish last night, some salmon and me, some orange roughy for the wife last night. So I was smoking fish out with the Traeger and doing my thing, and it was dinner time, and I was switching between games, and I ended up I think I had the Twins game on at the time because I had a personal plan on the Twins, and I basically wrote off the Lakers second half. I took a small wager for 1,000 on the over 104 points second half, which ultimately ended up pushing. Thank you to the bucket at the very end of the game. But lo and behold, I get a text message from a client. It says, holy shit. And I'm like, I'm just expecting, that was the text message for the disaster of a day I was having personally. And I look at the score real quick, and I see we're frozen. I'll get that frozen screen fixed. I look at the score, and we're down by 3 at that exact moment. We're going to hit the teaser, baby. We're going to hit the teaser. And then it was over. I mean, it literally lasted. The excitement lasted for about 2 bites of my fish. And then it was done. And then it was done. So, but had some nice wine and some fish last night. So, Oscar says, what refs don't like Boston? The ones that are not refereeing it. Well, remember, the longer the series goes, the more money the refs make. That is reality. That is reality. More games to ref, more money in their pocket. Alrighty, so as far as the total goes, yeah, Chris, it was good. It was good. I'm not a big fish eater. I'll eat a mahi-mahi, fresh halibut, blackened mahi-mahi, and the market didn't have any mahi-mahi, so I was like, oh, this is a flaky-looking white fish. What's this? And whatever orange roughy is, it was all right. It was all right. It was okay. But, I mean, I blackened it so much and seasoned it and diced up some onions and made a nice little spread for it, put it over a bed of rice with some fresh grilled asparagus. It's pretty good. Cracked open another bottle of wine. Kind of makes me want to go home and start dinner for tonight. Mike says they played uninspired for 40 minutes. Was weird to watch. It's the NBA is weird like that, especially when you get teams like with LeBron James, Anthony Davis, these star teams. They could just play like shit doesn't matter. And then lo and behold, out of nowhere, just decide to say, you know what? I'm tired of this. Let's decide to play. Give me 1 second, folks. If you're in the it don't matter. All right. So, anyways, I was going to touch on a subject we shouldn't discuss during sports talk. All right. Exactly. The longer the games go, the more money the organization makes, as well as the teams splitting the revenue as well. All right. So, as far as the total goes, actually, let's start with the side on this one. You can take the Celtics laying 3.5 minus $1.15 at BetOnline, or you can take the Heat at 3.5 minus, or the Heat at plus 3.5 minus 105, or plus 4 at minus 115. That's the avenue I would take if I was taking the Heat. As far as the side of this game, I'm not on it. At least not yet. I'm not on it. As far as the total on this one. Okay? As far as the total, I'm going to give you guys, I owe you guys some free plays. Now, I can't just give them all to you all in one day. Company wouldn't like that. They'd give me a longer timeout than YouTube gave me for posting links in the comment section. But I do owe you guys some good stuff, and I want to be able to help you guys out. Mr. Blevins, I love Lake Erie. I love Sandusky. And I love walleye. That's probably the only other fish that I love some fried walleye. That is like the best. All right, so up on the free play board, there's nothing there yet, but it will be shortly. All right? It will be shortly. We are moving on the over. It's probably as well as everybody else, but we've been riding the over all 3 games. Matter of fact, just about every Heat game as well. And you know what? Hold on. I don't like the blue from yesterday, so... Talk about being superstitious. Get that up on the board. Nathan, what's going on? Brian, you like all the premiums today? You know, I think the premium plays, they look rock solid. They've been some pretty good plays, and it's not like they've been games that have been getting blown out. There's definitely not been games that have just been getting blown out. There's been some bad luck on them, that's for sure. But I think they win today. I definitely think they win today. I think they have a nice day. Now, my personal plays, they're not out yet. My personal plays are not out yet. They will be shortly. When we're done with the live chat, they'll be out. When we're done with the live show, I'll be able to work on them or finish them up, excuse me. And then we'll be able to have a winning day there, about a bounce back day. What's going on, Nick? Eli Montero says, Celtics seem like the play. Well, if they seem like the play, then go put your money on them. And I wish you the best of luck. I am not currently on them. Aaron says a teaser, Heat plus 10 in the over 205.5. Never are we having the Major League Baseball game of the year. We're waiting to find out today. We're trying to confirm a pitching matchup. And as soon as we're able to confirm the pitching matchup, then we're able to say yay or nay. So hopefully, the plan is yes, but we don't want to announce anything until it's official. Obviously, shit can change, and, you know, pitching matchups can change at the last minute, but we do our due diligence to make sure that who we're expecting is going to be who we're getting, especially on something that big. So, but I'll know literally in less than a couple of hours if we're a go or not. It could be any minute now. We're just waiting for a message in. And what else was I going to say? Daily free play video. I haven't filmed it yet. I didn't come in last night, and I had a doctor's appointment this morning, so I should have that information for the daily free play video. Andre, that was my personal play game of the year. That was my game of the year. The company may have one. From time to time, the company has one. the company didn't put out a basketball NBA game of the year, but they had a college basketball. Same thing with myself. Don't always have one. Nathan, I do not know. I just hand off the addresses. Some of them I do personally, but for the most part, I don't. Do I bet the UFC? I bet all of FC's UFC. My bets, when he says drop a unit, I usually have about $1,500 on one of his unit fight picks. $3,000 on a two unit fight pick. But yeah, I bet every single one of his UFC fight picks. What about my game of the week? Still working on it. But that'll be a go. Don't worry. Don't you worry. Ryan just hammered the over in the Heat game. Probably a good call there. And by the way, that free play on the board, that's actually a premium play. All right? That is actually a premium play. Just so you guys know. That's right out of, we have 4 premium plays today, and that's right out of one of our right out of the package. So that's not like a play we're just making up for you guys or anything like that. That's what I'm betting, what our clients are betting, right out of the premium play package. Any one of our premium play members can confirm that. That's one of the 4 plays out of the premium play package. So, what we're going to do now, we're going to jump over to some baseball. We're going to do some baseball talk. And try and talk some baseball and talk us into some winners. Chido, you're very welcome. Should be a nice winner. Should be a nice winner for everybody. I've been monitoring my pen stock. I've been trying to buy some more this morning. And I've been trying to buy it on the dip. I've been trying to get another 400 so shares when it drops into the $70 range. It's $71.90 right now for all my pen holders. All right, so first game on the board. And we're going to bounce around. We're not going to hit all of them, but we're definitely going to bounce around. Angels, Padres. Barry on the mound. Clevinger on the mound for the Padres. Hot diggity dog, Mike Clevinger getting another start for the Padres. Coming over from the Indians. His last outing, guys, he went 7 complete innings against the Giants. Gave up 2 hits, no runs. He fanned 7 and had 1 walk. Had an excellent outing against the Giants. The Angels yesterday, they've won 2 straight now. Beating up the Padres yesterday 4-2. They were down 1-0 in the first. Ruben, you bought Penn? Absolutely, I bought Penn at $4, $16, $20. I've bought and sold it so many times already, and I actually have quite a few shares. I bought 400 when we were live on the live show just the other day. Last week. Trying to buy another 400 shares, and if it hits it, I'll do it while we're live. Yeah, I shared my screenshot of it too, of my order confirmation. I'm logging into my Ameritrade account right now. That way I can, if the alert on my phone goes off, I can trade immediately. I'm just trying to find another. I like to buy on dips, not the highs, obviously. 71.76 for Penn right now. Got another $1 or so to drop for me. I have MGM. MGM's a little stagnant. I sold most of my MGM, but I still have a lot of it. I still actually have quite a bit, but I had a ton. Made some good money there. All right, so Angels winning yesterday 4-2. Today's pitching matchup. All right. Old Jaime Barra for the Angels. His last outing went 6 1/3 innings. Gave up 2 runs on 6 hits. He fanned 8. He walked 0 batters. All right. He had a 4-game stretch where he was walking 2 batters a game, only going 4 or 5 innings. So basically every other inning he was walking a batter, giving up multiple hits, multiple runs. Had a great game for himself against the Rangers back on the 18th, striking out 8. Gave up just 2 runs on 6 hits. He went 6 1/3 innings, which I believe it's his longest outing so far this year, stretching him to 6 1/3. Great deal there. I mean, the Angels still have a playoff hope, but it's slim. I mean, very slim. Slim. And not a lot needs to happen in order for the Angels to make the postseason. As far as today goes, I definitely like the pitching matchup for the Padres. All right, obviously, anytime you're going to take Clevinger, there's going to be juice. Unless he's going up against Kershaw, there's going to be juice on his side. And no doubt about it. Laying $1.71 at BetOnline, -1.5 for the Padres is +122. But I'll tell you one thing. The Angels have been hitting the ball fairly well. They won 4-2 yesterday, 8-5 the day before. There was the game against the Rangers where they were a little lackluster in their 7-2 loss. But other than that, they've been able to put up enough runs to win. Now, they're not hitting the double digits or anything like that. I don't think the Angels have scored double digits in a couple weeks. Taking a look back, yeah, they beat the Astros on the 5th of September, 10-9. That was the last time they put up double digits themselves as far as runs go. Mike Scott says, free premium play and a stock tip. Classic Cappers Nation. Absolutely. That's why we got the barbershop poll spinning. And remember, guys, do your due diligence. Do your due diligence when it comes to stock tips. Don't take my advice or anybody else's. Do your own work. Yeah, Ruben, it's 791 or 7191 right now on the level 2. So I mean, I've got the full level 2 access for real-time trading, and hopefully it will actually, I mean, it's a hindsight 2020. I own it, so you really don't want it to drop when you own it. But if it did, wouldn't be the end of the world, because I'm just going to buy more. Just going to buy another 400 or 440 shares, something like that. Something of that nature. All right, so with that being said, Michael, do I think the Louisville and Pittsburgh college football game stays at Louisville +3 and the money line at +130? Do I think it will stay there? More than likely not. I'm already seeing 2.5 in a couple spots. So depending on where you're betting, I'm already seeing Pittsburgh laying 2.5. Taking a look right now. Yeah, BetOnline has Pitt laying 2.5 -$1.10. Louisville +2.5, +115 on the money line, and over and under 55. Just depends. It's, it's a tricky one, Mike, because you need to be able to gauge where the public's coming in at, and not just the public, but where some sharp action or some big bets come in at, the sneaky bets that will actually really move the line. You need to be able to know all of that, and any early action, like right now, I can tell you 59% of the money is coming in on Louisville early. 91% to the over. And So obviously, a lot bigger money coming in on Louisville to start. Now, does it stay that way? More than likely, probably not. So it just has to, betting this early. And this is one of the reasons why I'm not a big fan, and we can discuss this more in detail later. I'm not a fan of betting days early, multiple days early. I mean, it's Wednesday. These guys play Saturday. So you still got to survive Wednesday's practice, Thursday's practice, travel day, and then game day. Injury reports, etc., etc., etc. Audio super low. Try turning your audio up. I can't turn it up much more without hitting audio peak level warnings. Robert, sorry to hear that, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Hope things turn around for you. But as far as betting games early, it's basically a crapshoot on which direction you think the line's going to go. If you really think the public's going to be betting a game and you want to bet the other side, then you wait. But if you think the public's going to be betting and the sharps will be betting on the same side as you, Mike, then bet it early by all means. Have I bet games early? Absolutely. It got me on 2 devices. Wow. All right, so as far as the Angels and the Padres game go, I don't have a play on it. Padres, if they want to keep their very slim playoff hopes alive, and they're slim. Or not the Padres, the Angels. If the Angels want to keep their playoff hopes alive, they have to pull another one out of the rabbit hole today. All right? I do lean towards the Padres based off of the pitching matchup. Remember, the Padres are already in. Dodgers all but locked up the NL West title. Or actually, they did last night, actually. Padres are in. Now it's just staying sharp, staying in game day condition, and staying hot. And keeping the bats hitting the ball. Other than that, I do lean towards the Padres, but the Angels are in a must-win situation. I don't think their pitching matchup is that bad. Now, obviously, Jaime Barrera is not on the level of a Clevinger. No, he's not. But it should definitely be a competitive pitching matchup, no doubt about it. So for that aspect, I think there's value, even though, if I was betting straight up on the money line, I'd probably have to take the Padres. But I think there's just too much going on in that game with the Angels. They do have a playoff hope. It's a really thin one, but there's still an opportunity. Plus 1.5, minus 136 is probably what I'd lean to. I see a pitcher's duel going on, for 5 or 6 innings. The Angels can hit the best of, the best pitchers out there in Major League Baseball. The Padres have shown they can do that this year as well. Although I wouldn't classify Jaime Barrera in that category of a pitcher. However, he's definitely a quality pitcher to go up against, and especially coming off his 6 1/3 inning where he only gave up a couple runs. The problem is if he walks batters, gives up that timely home run or that timely hit, the Padres will take advantage of it. But as far as a betting lean goes, if I was going to have to bet this game, I'd probably take the Angels plus 1.5. It's minus 136. So if I was going to do anything, I would do that. As far as the under goes, I do lean towards the under in this one. Call me crazy, day game. And, and I might just be crazy for even saying this. The day game, San Diego, that ball's going to absolutely fly if it's hit. So let's just root for a pitcher's duel where the Angels win 2-1. That way I don't look like a complete dummy with 16 runs up on the board. But I do look and lean towards the under in this contest based off the pitching matchups with Jaime Barrera going 6 innings and Clevinger getting at least 6, maybe squeezing 7 innings out of him. Robert, I'm not allowed to discuss that on YouTube. YouTube's got rules about talking about that stuff, but 5 Dimes is trying to get legal in the United States and going after the Colorado market. So in order to do that, they got to get U.S. customers off their books. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. Max says he's on the Angels +1. Aaron, there is no home field advantage. They've got bubble play. They've got bubble play. They will be playing in a whole nother state. The NLDS will take place at Globe Field in Arlington, Texas, and Minute Maid Park in Houston. The ALDS will take place in San Diego at Petco Park in San Diego and Dodger Stadium in LA. That's the American League. American League teams, their divisional series will take place in either Dodger Stadium or Petco Park in San Diego, whereas the National League divisional series will take place at Life Field in Arlington and Minute Maid Park in Houston. As far as home field advantage on who's batting first and last, yes, definitely battling for that. But as far as home field advantage, being able to play in their own ballpark, no, incorrect. Now, the National League, the NLCS will take place in Globe Field. Same thing with the ALCS. And then the World Series will be at Globe Field there in Arlington, Texas, that brand new stadium. Mike Smith, did I ever get paid from 5 Dimes? I did. I have one more small payout pending for $505 or something like that. But yeah, $17,500 and change paid to me. Just as planned. Just took a couple extra days. All right, so just bouncing around, and I'm not going to take a look at every game because I don't have time to go over every game on the board today, unfortunately. Yankees, Blue Jays. Cubs need to be in Wrigley. They definitely won't be. As far as the Yankees and the Blue Jays go, Robbie Ray on the mound, who is all but trying to redefine himself by going to Toronto after being shipped from the Diamondbacks. Not having a great year. His first start for Toronto was a fantastic one. 5 innings, gave up 1 run on 4 hits, had 5 strikeouts. However, his very next one took place against the Phillies. 4 1/3 innings, gave up 5 runs on 5 hits. He had 6 strikeouts and that big 4 walks. Back to the Robbie Ray standards that we're used to. The first outing was probably a fluke, going up against Tanaka today. Blue Jays trying to creep just that little bit closer to the playoffs. As far as this one goes, anytime Robbie Ray's on the mound, I do lean towards runs being scored for the opposing team. Total set at 10.5 minus 105. Obviously, the Yankees can put up 11 runs themselves. Toronto's capable of putting up runs, but they do have a pitcher in Tanaka today that usually doesn't give up too many. Now, he's been tagged a couple times. Tampa Bay tagged him for 6. Baltimore tagged him for 4. Toronto tagged him for 3 in 7 innings just on the 17th, not long ago. He's been getting his 5 strikeouts, hasn't walked a batter since September 6th. He's actually only walked 2 batters in 8 games. Dating back to August 18th, he's walked 2 batters. So do not expect a lot of walks and free base runners from Tanaka. Now, he can get hit. Toronto hit him pretty good. They just didn't get those timely hits. They had 7 hits, only 3 runs. 2 of them were home runs, though. So if you get lucky and you get a Tanaka walk, or maybe you get a single and then you give up a home run, because he does give up a home run. He does not give up a lot of runs, but he gives up a home run in every single game, it seems. Matter of fact, in all of his starts this year, all but 3 starts, he's given up a home run. In 9 starts, he's given up a home run 6 times. 2 of them with multiple home runs. Toronto's the only other team that did that. So as far as Robbie Ray being on the mound, Tanaka going to go 7 innings and give up 1 to 3 runs. There's a couple different avenues that I like about this. And I'm not sold on betting all of them just yet. I got to go in and dig in and do a little more research and stuff like that. But just firing off the hip on the live show with you guys, first of all, I lean towards the Yankees on the run line. How can you bet against the Yankees? I mean, obviously you can. They're 32-23, but they're timing things right. They're 8-2 in their last 10. Winning yesterday 12-1, as we saw. So I do lean towards the Yankees laying 1.5. I know Tanaka, he's going to give us 1 to 3 on the scoreboard out of 7 innings. Then we got to worry about possibly the 7th, but most likely the 8th and the 9th inning for the Yankees if they give up any more runs. Probably not. Maybe. So if we're predicting 1 to 3 runs from the Blue Jays, if you want to take the over of 10.5, you're going to hope that you get at least anywhere from 9 to 11. You're going to have to hope that the Yankees put up 9 to 11 runs themselves against Robbie Ray and the rest of the Blue Jays bullpen. So as far as the total goes, I'm not completely sold on the over 10.5. While I do lean towards the over 10.5, I'm not completely sold on it. Now, I do like the Yankees' first 5. -0.5. It's -145 right now. Money line's -205. I do like the Yankees on the first 5, and I like the total over 5.5. The first 5 total. I think the only thing that I don't like in this matchup is the full game total. Robbie Ray is horrible. He has definitely been off his game the last 2 years. No doubt about that one. But I don't know if I can fade him for the and hope that the Yankees put up another 10 spot or 11 to do it all by themselves. I don't know if I have enough faith in them to put up that many runs today. They probably do. But as far as this one goes, I do lean towards the Yankees in just about every direction. And I am going to bet the Yankees first 5 on the spread, on the spread -0.5. You know, that's the deal. That's the deal with Tanaka, Aaron. If he survives the first inning, he'll probably give up something late in that 6th or 7th inning. He's going to give up a run. He's going to give up a home run. You just hope bases aren't loaded. He's going to give up a run. It's either going to be early or late with Tanaka. So boy, did that screw it up, huh? All right, we'll just spell it manually. Pretty simple. And I will be betting that one. Put it up on the board for you guys. Yankees first 5 on the board. -0.5. Tanaka against Robbie Ray. Tanaka against Robbie Ray, first 5. There's that one. let you guys see that free play board again. Do we have any tips? Yeah, always bet within your means. Always bet within your means. Eliezer, thank you for jumping on board the premium plays as well. I know you're on my personal plays. Renewed with me yesterday. I see you just jumped on the premium plays as well. Today's premium plays are going to be off the chart. And yes, buy 3 days, get 3 days free. Also, the system play sale for the season package, that ends tomorrow. Thursday is the last day to get it. Thursday is the last day to get the sale for the rest of the system play season for $300. So that package is gone tomorrow, then it's back up to the weekly rate. Until the season's over. Until the season's over. Reginald, what's going on, my brother? I hope you're staying safe and healthy. Hopefully you're doing well. All right, next one we're going to take a look at. And we're just bouncing around, guys. We're just bouncing around from game to game today. First of all, let's take a look at a big matchup. The Tigers have been playing spoiler. They've got 22 wins on the season. Tigers have been a pain in some people's rears. Some bettors' rears. Mine yesterday if you were on the run line. Parlays you generally lose. Straight bets is the way to go, if you're asking my opinion. Tigers playing the Twins again. Tigers battled back yesterday, tied the Twins, took the lead in extra innings, ended up losing in extra innings. But today, they're a huge, huge underdog. All right? Pulling up the odds right now. The Tigers are a plus 272 on the money line. How do you not take a look at a dog, first of all, to see if they even stand a chance against Maeda today? They did yesterday. They took the lead multiple times. Plus 1.5 is plus money on the Tigers, plus 137. The Minnesota Twins are laying 307, the biggest favorites on the betting board tonight for Major League Baseball. The problem for the Tigers, they're going to have Casey Mize on the mound. Now, he's not that bad of a pitcher. All right, he's not that good of a pitcher. Let's be honest. But here's the thing. They're going to get 3 innings out of him. Maybe 4 if they're lucky. And if they're extremely lucky, the Tigers will get 5, just like they got 5 1/3 when he faced the White Sox. He pitched a gem for himself against the White Sox. He pitched 5 1/3. He gave up 1 hit. He only had 2 runs, but that's because he had 2 walks, and he fanned 5. Max, that's all that matters as long as you're winning money. I don't care how the hell you win money. As long as you win money, that's all that matters. But me personally, I don't look for parlays to make my money on. Do I bet parlays? Yes, I do. Do I bet parlays? 100%. But here's my thing with parlays. Parlays are fun money. Parlays are money that I do not... I mean, obviously, I don't want to lose $1, all right? I don't want to lose $1. I hate losing. I hate losing. I hate losing. I hate losing. I'm the biggest sore loser that there is, all right? I hate losing. I'm a perfectionist. I love winning in anything that I do. From playing a stupid slot machine, I'll play there until I hit a jackpot, all right? To golf. I may not beat you on the scoreboard, but I'll wear you down. We may have to play 4 rounds of golf before I get you off your game, but I'm going to get you. But as far as parlays go, it's something that I use fun money for, all right? That if I lost it, it's not going to affect my overall outcome of my day. Now, I might show you guys a $2,000 parlay. But I promise you that $2,000 parlay is more than likely not going to break my day. I've shown $5,000 parlays. It's not going to break my day. But if I hit them, I'm going to be up a hell of a lot more. Colston Daniel says, oh my God, I've been doing this so wrong. Parlays are like slot machines, all right? They're everywhere. They're everywhere. They're easy. They're fun. But hey, parlays are fun. Parlays are fun, that's for sure. All right, so back to Casey Mize. What do I expect out of him? Honestly, 4 innings if he's lucky. All right, 4 innings if the Tigers are lucky, and then it's to the bullpen. Bullpen pitched pretty damn well yesterday, going up against the Twins. Kenta Maeda, 5-1. He got tagged for 2 runs in his last game. Against the White Sox, they were 2 home runs. Hit 8 strikeouts. Matter of fact, this guy has had 7 or more strikeouts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in his last 6 games, with a high of 12 on the year. 12, 7, 8, 8, 7, and 8. He's got 8 consecutive strikeouts, 16 in his last 2 starts against the Tigers, back on the 5th of September and the 30th of August. Now he's given up 6 runs to the Tigers over 2 games, 3 apiece. He's given up 3 home runs to the Tigers. The Tigers like to hit the ball against them. Now, just so you guys know, on the game on August 30th, the Tigers won. The Tigers won 3-2. The game on the 5th, the Tigers lost, with Maeda starting, 4-3. They would have covered the run line both times and the money line once. And the game that they did beat them outright, 3-2, they were a plus 190 on the money line. Well, today they're even greater than that. Plus 270 something and change. Plus 272. All right? People say you only like favorites. Bullshit. I take dogs all the time. Favorites are a favorite for a reason because they're generally supposed to win. However, the books get it wrong sometimes. Now, are they going to get it wrong here? I don't know. I'm not giving this out to anybody, but I'm going to put a small little fun money wager on the Tigers to win outright at plus 272. As well as a bet with them plus 1.5 on the run line. Now, I'm not going to be doing a full wager like I normally do. The run line itself is plus 137. What's my stats on premium plays? I'm sorry, I'm filming a live show. I don't have a spreadsheet up in front of me, but I got the live stream screen and a YouTube screen. But feel free to email in Anthony Vang. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions you have. Yesterday they lost, though. Today should be a great bounce-back winning day. Today should be a great bounce-back winning day. Not too many people will admit that they had a losing day yesterday now, will they? No, sir. No, sir. All right, so I do lean, and this is a very risky, slight lean. I do lean towards the Tigers today. I know it's absolutely crazy for me to even say that. All right, but I do lean towards the Tigers on the run line and a small little 1 on the money line. Damn straight they did, Aaron. Remember that? We took some stabs at some big dogs last year and we were hitting them. So again, I'm barking with the Tigers today, baby. If Tigers could bark instead of roar, I'd be backing them even more. Michael says, shout out to Round Robin George. Wherever Round Robin George ended up, I hope you're still standing tall and alive. But Round Robin George went bust pretty quickly. Round Robin George went bust pretty quickly. Lance Pringle says, man, a lot of you guys need to get on Twitter more. We need more likes and retweets. Lance, thank you for all that you do on Twitter and help me like the posts that I make or retweet and all of that. It's always, always, always very much appreciated. And yes, guys, if you don't follow me on Twitter, you probably should. Free plays from time to time, extra that are not on here. And if you guys are looking for my Twitter, I'll post a link to it for you guys, all right? I'll post a link to it in the live chat for you. Round Robin George, for everybody that doesn't know, is a gentleman who used to come into our live chat. And his name is George. And we used to call him Parlay George because all he bet would be parlays. And then he asked us one day what a round robin was. And we told him, and he got addicted to round robins. So his new name was Round Robin George. Rookie MVP, what's going on? But he went bust. Yeah, Lance knows Aaron's there. Aaron's on Twitter from time to time. Tom's on Twitter from time to time. All right, so bouncing around. Taking a look around the rest of Major League Baseball. Just bouncing in and out of things. Eovaldi against Kremer today. Orioles, Red Sox. Battle of the shit versus shit. Which one's going to end up in last place? Time will tell. Eovaldi on the mound for the Red Sox today. Pitched 5 complete innings in his last game against Miami. Gave up 2 hits, 7 strikeouts. Since his little, about 3.5 week absence for his minor injury, he's pitched 8 innings. Now his first outing, he was on pitch, he was on a pitch count. He was given 3 innings, and that was it. Gave up 1 run on 3 hits, gave up a home run, had 4 strikeouts. Then his second game against Miami, they gave him 5 innings. To be honest, I'm actually shocked they're letting Eovaldi even pitch today. After the last outing, 5 innings. 5 complete innings, gave up 2 hits, 7 strikeouts. He was on his game. I thought for sure they would have shut him down for the year. All right, we're in last place. Boom, you're done. Pitching matchup for the Red Sox today, going up against Dean Kremer. This kid has had some quality starts in September. He started 3 times. He's got a total of 16 innings under his belt. 6, 5, and 5. He's given up a total of 8 hits over 3 games, 3 runs over 3 games, no home runs, and he's got 20 strikeouts. 20 strikeouts. Now the problem with Kremer, he walks batters. How he's only given up 3 runs and he has 9 walks. He has 9 walks in 16 innings. He has 9 walks. At that rate, somebody's going to tag the shit out of him. Somebody's going to. Is it going to happen today? Probably not. Now, one thing that I was looking at, I was looking originally at the under in the first 5, okay, with the pitching matchup. Eovaldi will probably go 4 or 5. Kremer, they're going to get 5 innings out of at least. The first 5 is over 5 or under 5. Now, keep in mind, playing at Fenway Park, a lot of runs generally. But as far as this matchup today, I was leaning towards the under 5 in the first 5. But, and I say but, so before you guys all run and go bet the under 5, and then when you lose, say, hey, you guys said bet the under 5. No, first of all, I didn't say bet the under 5. I said I was originally leaning towards the under 5. But Kremer has been flirting with disaster in his 3 starts. He has been fantastic in his 3 starts. This kid's got 20 strikeouts in 16 innings. The problem that I do not like is his walk count. He's got 9 walks in 16 innings. Take a look at Eovaldi, for instance. 42 in the 3rd innings. He's got 6 walks, 44 Ks. Dean Kremer may be a make it or break it type of pitcher. But 3 walks a game for his first 3 games, either he needs to knock the walks off. Now, if he doesn't walk any batters today, or he limits his walks to 1, then I think the first 5 goes under. But if he does what he's done for 3 games straight, and that's walk 3 batters, Red Sox are eventually going to tag him. And it doesn't take much to put it over 5. So I do lean towards the first 5 under, but again, which is 5, but again, I'm staying off of it. I'm staying off of it. The total in this one is 9. Individual team totals are the Orioles 3.5 and the Red Sox 4.5. So as far as this one goes, I'm staying off of it. Now, as far as the Miami Marlins game and the Atlanta Braves, 6-2 Sanchez going up against Max Fried. Talk about a pitcher's duel right here. Talk about a pitcher's duel. 6-2 Sanchez is no joke, folks. This kid can pitch. Now, he did get tagged by the Nationals in his last outing. He made it 4 innings. He was welcomed to reality in Major League Baseball. All right? I mean, we can go over his entire career record in Major League Baseball pretty quickly. Starting with his first game against the Nationals on August 22nd. Pitched 5 complete innings, gave up 6 hits, 3 runs, fanned 4. His next outing against Tampa Bay, he went 7 complete innings, gave up 6 hits, no runs. He struck out 10 and he walked 1. His next outing against Toronto on September 2nd, went 7 complete innings, gave up 2 runs on 6 hits. He fanned 5, walked 0. He's already faced the Braves once this year, first of all. The Marlins won 8-0, and 6-2 got the win. All right, 6-2 got the win. He was pitching against Kyle Wright. In that game against the Braves already, he pitched 6 complete innings. He gave up 3 hits, no runs. He walked 1 batter. And he fanned 6 Braves. His next game, 5 days later against the Phillies, he went 7 complete innings. He gave up 1 run on 3 hits. He had 4 strikeouts, and he had a bad 3 walks. And then his very last outing, which was his second outing of the year against the Nationals, he went 4 complete innings. The Nationals tagged him. He got a welcome to Major League Baseball finally. After 5 outings, his 6th outing, they got him. Gave up 5 runs on 8 hits. Didn't give up a home run. He just got tagged around, 2 walks and 2 strikeouts. Now, I love me some Max Fried. You guys know I'm an Atlanta Braves fan. Max is 7-0 on the year, 1.96 ERA. He's got 50 strikeouts, 19 walks. Washington tagged him and moved the ball around a little bit against him. He shut out the Marlins last time he pitched. Pitched 6 1/3 innings. Gave up 4 hits, no runs. Had 6 strikeouts and a walk. Did not get the win because the Braves couldn't put up any runs until the 7th and the 9th. We're going to have a nice, good old-fashioned pitcher's duel for the first 5 to 7 innings today. To say Sanchez is not that bad is an understatement, Brian. Sanchez is a great pickup for the Marlins. He is a hell of a pitcher. Now, he got beat up. How he responds to that in his next outing, I don't know. We've never seen that before. For an Atlanta Braves game, the total is low. Not very often you see a Braves game with a total under 8, even with Max Fried on the mound. Sandbox Mafia, what's going on? The first 5 on this game is 4 runs. The first 5 is 4 runs. They're expecting a pitcher's duel. Braves laying $1.71. Marlins plus 157. Plus 1.5 is minus 145 on the juice. As far as this one goes, Miami's trending in the wrong direction. They've won 4 out of their last 10 games, so they're 4-6 over the last 10. They've lost 3 straight. Braves, on the other hand, have won 3 straight and won 7 out of their last 10, going 7-3. Coming off their 11-1 victory over the Marlins. They beat them 5-4 the other day. the Mets 7-0. The Braves have been putting up runs. Max, I don't do the UFC. I don't pick the UFC stuff. So for me to talk about UFC, I'd be talking out my asshole because I don't pick the UFC. I'm just a fan, and I bet what our expert gives out. But we have talked about bringing them on or having them call in, etc., etc. I mean, I do have my UFC shirt on. I do have my Askren shirt on today. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but I do have my Ask for Askren shirt today. But as far as this game goes, the Braves and the Marlins, I'm off of it, guys. And you guys know me. I love Atlanta. I've made so much money on the Braves over the years. I've made a lot of money betting with Max already this year. How about no runs in the first wager? I don't touch. It's one thing that I don't do is I don't do a no runs in the first with the Atlanta Braves or the LA Dodgers. The Braves and the Dodgers, I don't do a no run in the first. The Braves and the Dodgers are just too deadly of a team to put money on no run in the first. I don't care if it's against 6-2 Sanchez. I mean, he's only given up one home run the entire year, and that was against Toronto. No, actually 3. 2 against the Nationals in his very first appearance. Why am I wearing a t-shirt that says Askren? Because I bought it at the fight where he got his butt kicked by Jorge when I was at the event. I go to all the events in Vegas. I actually have UFC press credentials. We were invited to apply if we wanted to go to Abu Dhabi both times, but I never did. I'm not going to leave my family for 5, although 5 weeks in Abu Dhabi would probably be nice. I hear it's fun over there. But anyways, a story for another time. So, but as far as the Braves and the Marlins go, I'm off of it. Penn stock alert, it's down. It's almost at the buy mark, $70.75. I was hoping to try and snag up 400 or 440 shares, roughly around the $70 mark, so I'm pretty close. Pretty close. It's been a nice little steady downhill jot today, down 4, almost 5%. Hoping to squeeze in a buy here. Probably go back up before I have a chance to buy it. Yeah, Max, it'll definitely be a long haul for you. All right, guys, so we do have the 2 free plays up on the board. I'm going to have a monster bounce back day today. I had a big offer, a big goose egg yesterday, and I'm bouncing back today. So if you're not on board, now's the time to join and get on board because it's going to be a monster day. Premium plays are already posted. My personal plays are not out yet, but they will be shortly. And we're going to have a good time today, folks. We're going to have a good time today. That is for sure. All right? That is for sure. Thursday, we got football. Thursday, we got college football. UAB in South Alabama. UAB laying 7, total over and under 47.5. We might touch base on those during, obviously, tomorrow's show. All right? Obviously, during tomorrow's show. Miami Dolphins, Jacksonville Jaguars tomorrow. Jags laying 3. Dolphins 0-2 on the year. Hot diggity dog, the battle of the shit coming out of Florida. They almost beat the Bills on Sunday. They almost beat the Bills. I can't wait to see what we get out of these 2 teams. Their last meeting 2 years ago was a barn burner, 17-7 Jacksonville. Woo! Oscar says he likes Miami to spoil the Jaguars. The battle of the shit in that game. The battle of the shit in that game. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Enjoy those 2 free plays. If you haven't seen them, I'll flash the board again. There you go. Oh, that's just me again. I'll flash the board one more time for you. Celtics Heat over 211.5, which was a premium play. And the other one, the Yankees first 5, lay and a half a run. That'll be a nice winner for everybody there. We're going to get the free play winners back on track. A daily free play video was not put out yet. So there will be one put out, folks. All right, there will be a daily free play video put out a little bit later. All right, I'll be filming that here shortly. Going to go into a meeting, come out, and then I'll film it as soon as I'm out of the meeting. So give it about an hour, hour and a half. There'll be a daily free play video up there with a free play for later on tonight. So don't miss out. And we're going to have a good time. We're going to bounce back today. All right, guys. Good luck, everybody. And remember, as I always say, always bet within your means. Know your risks. Know your rewards and your responsibilities. All right? Good luck, everybody. And we'll see you guys real soon. Take it easy, everybody. Have a great, great Wednesday. Monster Bounce Back Wednesday coming up. Take it easy, everybody.